Surprise, motherfucker.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog. Nice coming at you from New York Toy Fair 2020. I'm with Ty. I'm here late at McFarlane's booth. Obviously, we missed Ty, but it's all good. We got Ty, the man who does all of their dioramas and staging and stuff like that. So he's going to walk us through real quick.
So, a little bit about myself, too. I'm also the photographer for
Okay.
McFarlane. And
Nice.
I'm also a part of the DC creative process, as in being a co-brand manager and also the content expert.
Excellent.
So,
Wow. All right. So I understated Ty's duties and responsibilities
you're
here.
good. So we're really excited for DC stuff, or at least I am a lot. But
No
we have
doubt.
a lot of other cool stuff, too. We have our Warhammer stuff. I know a lot of people are pretty psyched on this. Cool thing, too, is you're getting all this for still $20.
Nice.
Coming out with the artist-proof version and a regular version, so you can paint up your own figure.
Oh, nice.
Whatever you'd like. So that's pretty much like kind of how the miniature game kind of works. You paint up your own legions. So we're kind of hoping to replicate that.
This is based on a video game, correct?
It's a miniature game.
Miniature game. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
There's a huge community with that.
No, I know.
That's
There was one of these stores actually when I used to work in the Empire State Building. It was one like right down the block, and they
Oh,
used to
really?
have like tournaments and stuff
Yeah.
like that. There, yeah.
yeah.
Not really my thing, but I understand.
Yeah,
it's
no.
still nerd culture. I got
Same
it.
here. I got you, man. Yeah. This is our My Hero Wave 2. Wave 1 did amazing for us. We're really psyched on this. The one I'm really stoked for is the Shoto.
My daughter loves this show.
So the one thing I'm really psyched on is his stomach articulation
Oh wow!
for him. And
Great ab articulation.
Yeah, and we were trying to we tried it with Batman Who Laughs first, and kind of hindered because he has all those straps going
Right.
across. But I think we're getting better and better each time, and that's kind of the plan.
I'm seeing that figure show up in so many pictures over the past like month or so.
So I think people are really gonna be psyched on him because this is like one everyone's been asking for.
These just went up for pre-order too. didn't
Yeah,
they?
some people have even said that they're hitting stores.
Really?
So
Okay.
I haven't seen them personally yet, but I believe it.
Okay.
Stuff leaks out all the time. Here and here.
And this, you said this was Wave 2?
Wave 2 is
Okay.
these three. So we have Shoto, Ochako, and Ijiro. Then we're having Tenya as our Wave 3 for our first figure that we're announcing for that wave.
Nice.
So
So was this an exclusive to Toy Fair that you just
yeah,
showed? Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. So that one's personally my favorite. I haven't watched too much of it, but I just like the design of
The
it.
design, gotcha. Yeah, he looks
So,
real
he looks-
ninja-ish.
Yeah. So this one I'm really psyched on is an awesome badass Keanu Reeves figure.
Wow.
For Cyberpunk 2077.
Yep.
And one thing I'm really stoked for is we're doing the 3D face scanning now implemented with Keanu Reeves. We're doing it with Bloodshot and the Gadot. So those are the first ones we're kind of tackling. So
Well, he looks good.
Yeah,
Definitely the likeness is there for sure.
yeah, so we have the 3 7-inch figures right now and a statue. But this regular Johnny's going to come with a guitar and a Ciroc bottle and guitar playing.
All right.
And then the second one.
Did you guys actually have some type of partnership with Diddy and Ciroc there, or what?
I'm just calling it Ciroc.
All right,
That's
okay,
a
got it.
Ciroc. Like, come on, there's nothing. Like,
You're right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. All
so,
right.
and then I think the really cool accessory for the variant is a nuclear bomb inside of a duffel bag.
Oh wow. Okay.
Really out there, wacky. but
Not too inconspicuous. It says "boom" on the bag.
yeah, as one does, you know. You guys have seen Wave 1 stuff already. This is our new stuff that we're showing today.
Okay.
With Wave 2, and the White Knight stuff will be Wave 3.
Gotcha.
Part of Wave 3. So one thing I've been kind of telling everyone when they've came through here, it's like I get everyone's complaints. Like I've heard it, we've seen it as part of also a lot of my job is showing that to Todd and like using that kind of as backup because I've only been here since May, right? So when I got here, these were already all announced. So
Gotcha.
I can't have too much influence on it because there's already like too far in the process and I can't step back.
Understood.
So my biggest complaint was your guys' complaints when I first saw him. So why does Superman have a trigger finger? Why does he have single jointed elbows? In the next waves, I've personally gone to every single sculptor and been like, this needs to have, and like the people cutting them, like, this needs to have double. Can't have any more wacky proportions. But yeah, that's my goal right now is that. Character selection, I know it's really heavily Batman and Superman right now, but first time McFarlane Toys has been in the boys' toy aisle and ever, it seems like, so we kind of have to cater to some of those people.
No doubt.
So that's why I'm trying to also say, let's do, when we have to do those, let's do ones you never have before. So is that like Hellbat, Armored Superman, White Knight. So trying our best with that. But also, there will be more variety to come.
All right.
I just can't talk about it too much right now.
Understood. These look good, and you're doing the Lord's work. I understand.
Thank you.
You're in there. We got an inside
trying.
man.
And one really cool thing I want to add to is our painter is a huge DC fanatic as well. And we've noticed, well, at least I have a lot, is the scaling is a little off of some of the characters. So like Batgirl's taller than Batman Who Laughs. It's not right. So our painter went ahead and made a like height chart and printed it out with all the characters and gave it to all the sculptors.
Okay.
So that shouldn't be an issue. So we're gonna try our best to crack that down. So, but yeah, right now we have our Wave 3 is my personal favorite. Is the White Knight stuff. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically Batman's like kind of like the villain in the story from Sean Gordon Murphy, and Joker's a Gotham police officer, and he's been cured of his Joker toxin. So that's why we're giving him his Jack Napier head.
Gotcha.
So, really, really psyched on them. I love Azrael too. And I think one thing I kind of like to myself, because I'm a huge Marvel Legends fan and DC Universe, all 6-inch kind of related characters, figures. I love Azrael because he kind of fits in with that a little bit. Because I think Azrael should be a little bit of a beefier, bigger character. I put him up next to, my Bullseye from Marvel Legends, the latest one from the Man-Thing wave, and I think it fits pretty well. So I'm not saying anything.
This design kind of reminds me of Sinister too, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So something cool for everyone for that one at least. But we have our Gal Gadot Wonder Womans as well from the 1984 Wonder Woman movie.
Okay.
They're really, really psyched on that movie. So they want more products for it. So we have our regular armor and the gold armor.
That looks great.
Thank you. Yeah, no, we're really stoked on her too. She has a coiled lasso and an uncoiled lasso.
Okay.
And then our Arkham guys back there, Joker and Batman from the first
From the
Arkham
video
Asylum.
game, gotcha.
Yeah. So I know a lot of the original DC Direct ones, they had the sculpt, they didn't have the articulation. So I would love to go back and do a lot of those cool designs and maybe do like a Scarecrow. I love the Scarecrow design for that.
Yeah,
one.
from the game, he was really pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's definitely more options for that, and not just in Arkham games too. We could do Injustice if we wanted, or I know Storm kind of has that on a lock right now, but it'd be...
there's another company that's doing like 3/4-inch figures.
Yeah,
Hyatt.
Yeah. I love the Red Hood one from that one. That one's cool. But yeah, so that's what we got right now for Wave 2, but obviously we have some of my personal favorites over here. I love the Hellbat. I wasn't really sold on Superman Unchained until we actually made it, and I was like, this is actually kind of cool. Like,
School me. What's the idea behind the Superman Unchained? What's the story behind it?
It's literally only appears in 3 panels of one of the new 52 runs.
Okay.
And then it gets ripped off. I personally don't see why Superman needs armor.
Right.
But like, I think it's kind of Todd's whole thing too. He loves making toys, and this makes a cool toy.
Right.
At the end of the day, so I honestly think it came out really, really nice for what it is.
Yeah,
that's
it
the same
good.
thing with the Bat-Raptor. That thing only appeared in 3 panels of the first Batman Who Laughs comic issue. So it's like, and then it gets destroyed.
Well, you know,
so,
people in our community love any vehicles, anything that's large and 6-inch scale that they can incorporate. So yeah.
Do you know who The Amazing is? Yeah, he came by earlier and he showed me pictures of him and his Mezco Batman and that. And I was like, that's dope.
Dallas took some pictures with this, and I forget which Batman he used, but yeah.
Yeah, so kind of want to pump more vehicles out down the line. I would love to do motorcycles.
It's a little easier.
I would love to do a Lobo on his speeder bike with the dog.
That would be nice.
Badass.
That would be very nice.
Same with Red Hood. Red Hood and his motorcycle. I think that would be kind of cool too.
What's the price point on a Bat-Raptor?
Bat-Raptor is only $24.99.
Oh, nice.
So I really think it's a good deal for what you're getting.
Definitely.
But these 3, I love this wave. I know it's a Build-A-Figure Batmobile right now, but we are... Trust me, just hang on. There will be more Batmobiles to come to for the people that really enjoy that. But also, what I've been really trying to push Chun into doing is some sort of a Build-A-Figure. So I would say be patient, maybe next year.
Okay.
So we got
I'm glad Todd is being pushed in this direction though, because we've been trying to do this for like 4 or 5 years now or something like that. But this is very good news. Very good news.
Yeah. So my personal favorite is Batman Who Laughs. I love the character. And so that one's been that's been our number 1 seller right now, him and Hellbat. So kind of hint for the future, Batman Who Laughs and those kind of characters, I love it. But I'm psyched. Spawn is obviously our pride and joy here, so, and Todd's, so it's the first articulated Spawn figure since the 10th anniversary one, like
Which
15
was
or
in
16 years ago.
Yeah, okay, that's when I was collecting a lot of McFarlane stuff, actually.
Yeah,
when they
yeah,
did like
same.
the Creech and like
Yep,
all of these
I still
other
have
stuff.
the Creech. We actually brought it with us for some
Really?
of our tours. So my grandpa's a huge Spawn fan too, and that's how he got me into it. And he got me all these figures. He was a pretty awesome grandpa growing up, and he gave me all the Spawn figures.
There was
so
like a
that's-
ton of people collected McFarlane characters back then, and they didn't even know what they were, but just
Exactly.
because they looked cool and, you know.
Yeah, I don't know who put that like that, but Baraka's gonna have his spike on his hand, and the brain comes off too.
Gotcha.
So him and Katana are coming out later this fall. One thing I'm really psyched about with Baraka, he comes with his retractable blades too. But also, I got a chance to mess with him a little bit before he was painted. This is a painted proto. Articulation it's been improved tremendously since our Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I mean, some of their stuff hinders them quite a bit, but Baraka's, I think we nailed pretty well. And same with Katana. But also, I think one really cool thing, we hit a thigh swivel underneath the pant.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of Todd's thing too, if you guys know, he loves to keep the aesthetic and not have too much interruptions in it. So that's why there are not a lot of thigh cuts in our figures. So like when we can do it, we can. Kind of have to give or take with Todd. So that's like one thing he loves to just keep. So if you had a chance to pick up Johnny yet, he's really nice too.
Okay.
He's really, really fun. Plus, he has his own action figure in Oscar.
I see all those glasses removable.
Yeah, they are.
Nice.
So that one's my personal favorite.
Yeah, he looks
has
cool.
really nice kicking range, and can balance on one foot really well. So, and Katana, she sits. She's on a stand right now, but she stands at least right now on her heels really well.
Yeah, she's got a great sculpt.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm stoked for her. I hope we can continue to do more Mortal Kombat in the future. I know we have a couple more waves planned out. So.
And this was based on which game
Mortal
exactly?
Kombat 11, the newest one.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's kind of what NetherRealm's whole push is right now, is they want to do the modern game. That's not to say we can't come back and do the classic games, but our classic skins. But that's right now. That's kind of our focus.
Gotcha.
So. Cool. And one I'm actually really psyched on for all the people that like Doom. We have our Doom Slayer figures that have been out for some time now. The one I really like is the Doom Marauder.
Nice.
It's our first demon, and we actually improved the articulations based off of the feedback we got from the first one.
Nice.
As much as we could, and I think it really captures the old McFarlane detail in it.
I agree. It's a
So-
really nice sculpt as well.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm really psyched on him. I mean, even in his axe, he has a bunch of hieroglyphics kind of etched in.
I'm going to tap in for you so you can continue. So, on through pretty much everything?
Yeah, we were pretty much coming down to the wire here.
What?
What am I doing?
Finishing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The action figure stuff. That's pretty
Okay,
much it.
very cool. So, kind of going over, so we had Doom there, you showed the Marauder, which will be coming out in April. And that kind of rounds out our Doom lineup with the varying Doom Slayers, like in the green outfit classic, the bronze edition, and then the orange Phobos variant, also hitting stores at the same time as the Marauder in April. And then that kind of rounds out our Doom Mortal Kombat selection there. And then we have Borderlands. We had a few figures come out last year from the Borderlands 3 release with Psycho, Krieg, Tiny Tina, and Lilith. A really popular brand. We're happy to have it. And, with the announcement of the movie not too long ago, we're kind of hoping that, in the future we can see some more product from the Borderlands brand. It's not too much new here, but that's in the future. We're looking forward to that. We have the Call of Duty line. So last year we had Frank Woods and Rick Toffin come out from the Black Ops game. Okay. And we also had Captain Price in the Modern Warfare game, which was just recently released. And now we're really excited because recently they just dropped the DLC content with Ghost in the Modern Warfare game. So we now have that figure out, and it's going to be available in March. An updated version of our previous Ghost figure from the Call of Duty line. And we have right here Bloodshot, based off the upcoming movie in March in the likeness of Vin Diesel. Excuse me, 22 points of articulation, an incredible likeness of Vin Diesel there. A lot of accessories, dual-wielding pistols. You have the blade there, the sniper assault rifle. So we're really excited about that Bloodshot figure, which is going to be in stores right now. And then down on the bottom here we have Alduin from the Elder Scrolls Skyrim game. It's a dragon, as you can see right there. Fully posable wings. The jaw moves up and down. The tail is bendable. You have the feet that can go forward and backwards, and they have the customized base there with the flight stand.
That looks good.
And of course we have our construction sets as well. So we have the widely popular Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. We have a couple of games recently released from them. It's the Pizzeria Simulator and the VR game from Five Nights at Freddy's. So we have some sets that mirror those games. So we have the Star Curtain stage and the deluxe concert stage from the Pizzeria Simulator. And then we have the corn maze, the salvage room, parts and services, and vent repair from the VR game. And
My daughter loves this game.
It's an incredible game. It's been widely popular for us in terms of like the construction sets. So fans can look forward to those. And then last but not least, we have Spawn. So with the success of the 300 and 301 comic last year for Todd, it's kind of rejuvenated the Spawn brand, and so he wants to basically see what we can do to help bring more Spawn stuff to the fans. So we're going to have a crowd-funded, direct-to-consumer product here based off the 1995 original Spawn figure, which kind of was the genesis of McFarlane Toys.
Yep.
We're going to have a 2020 upgraded edition, so it'll be a fully articulated, fully posable updated version of Spawn, the original toy. We'll have an alternate head. We might have some more incentives based on, the backing program. And, should we have a successful campaign, it'll kind of green light a lot more rejuvenated, reimagined issues of the original Spawn toys, as well as things like Movie Maniacs, McFarlane Monsters, Dragons, Torch of Souls. A lot of the toys that kind of put McFarlane Toys on the map for that foundation.
And then depending on how well this does, do you think that some of these characters will translate into the more articulated
Absolutely. So with that, actually it's a good question, because the Spawn that you see right here that's on display, it's just a kind of a static prototype. However, it will be fully articulated. So we're going to have our current articulation plan, which you see like in our Fortnite, our DC figures, and it will be into these new Spawn figures.
Oh, that's exciting. That sounds good. Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
All right, so that's it for McFarlane, and that's it for Toy Fair, actually. I'm a little behind, but I have quite a few videos that I still want to get out. Big shout out to Ty for taking me through. Unfortunately, I got subbed out at the last minute. That's because I had went there at the last minute, and they were literally breaking down the booth when he started taking me through. And so he had stopped doing that to talk with me, but it was really good talking with him. I'm going to definitely continue to connect with him on social media. Unfortunately, I didn't really get any product. They did give me one little thing, like a Spawn turd thing. I don't know, I'll give it to my daughter, but I am interested in getting the articulated Spawn figure and the newer version of that figure that they're going to be putting out soon, that he was talking about there at the end. Definitely cool to see Ty's enthusiasm. He is a member of the ACBA group, and I told him to join Dial Structure while I was there speaking with them, so he's a big fan of ACBA, so it's cool to have somebody like that kind of on the inside and kind of pushing Todd in the right direction. So I'm looking forward to seeing what McFarlane does in the future. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.